at school. Only if we wear in our uniform, we cannot wear it. If we wear a free dress, we can't wear it.
I don't think so. But you can wear it for the beginning of school. And then I'll send you like regular lip chap to wear.
No, I want some regular lip chap right now.
Well, you got on lipstick right now. You need regular lip chap that's clear.
Here's an afro.
Do your little dance? How you do your dance?
What?
How you do the whoa? Like what?
It's like this.
Okay. How your twin aunties be doing their TikTok? Think stop by before daycare. Look at Nanny Stinkers. Ooh, the money she match you.
Oh,
Look at her. She always got that mad face on.
Your lips like corn.
Uh-oh, don't hit her face. Don't kiss her because you got glitter on your lips.
Girl, you cute.
Uh-oh. Lord, you scared me.
Yeah, one day she hold her head up. Pepper.
Hey, Pepper. What wrong, Stink? Nanny Stink. You don't want to look at me today? Any other time, y'all, she running, waving at me.
She mad. You want daycare today? I don't care.
It's going to be fun. It's going to be fun like school. It's going to be toys there. You ain't trying to hear it? Lady Stinkers, good morning, Paisley. Hey, baby doll. You smiling for the peoples? Say hey, everybody. Just chunky. Girl. Yeah, she with her granny. I had to call her on the camera. And I knew she took that glitter lipstick with her.
What is it? The money?
Let me see, but...
Hi. She don't got it. She did. That's how her lips look when I pulled up.
Oh, was it? It lasts that long?
Okay, I'll call you after school.
Well, leave that phone with Granny. I'll be to get you at 12.
Okay, bye.
Bye. Okay. Yeah, I'm trying to tone up my body or whatever. But y'all see I got my hair done. I decided to do the burgundy. But what's up, everybody? I don't even know what to call y'all. Like, I can't call everybody individually by their name. I can't call everybody individually by their name. So, I'm thinking I should just be like, what's up? Not vloggers, because y'all don't vlog. I vlog. I literally don't be knowing what to say. I can't say, what's up, YouTube? Because YouTube and not watching me. Y'all are. Comment down below what I should call y'all, or Team Kia Squad, whatever, because you subscribe to me, you watching me, that means you enjoy me. So I'm just, what's up, babes, or but now it's what's up, guys. But today it rained. Worms are all over my porch. Look. Girl, your Nina just left to meet you at the house so you can see the kids. Call and tell her you here. Or she on her way there to meet her because she got both the kids. Trying to see if y'all can see these worms. And they nasty. I don't know what I'm supposed to use to get that shit off. Or that stuff. Trying to stop that stuff. What do y'all do to get rid of worms? You see all these worms all over my sidewalk? I'm supposed to put salt on them. So that's what I'm finna do. Okay. It's wet out there. I really don't want to bother the worms, but why is they taking over my porch? Like, that's crazy. I'm about to Google some stuff and see what I'm supposed to do to get rid of worms or whatever. But also, y'all, thank y'all for like watching my videos. If you made it this far, which this is only the beginning, but make sure y'all like this video, subscribe to my YouTube channel, tell a friend to subscribe. Also, I just need y'all to subscribe. Get my views already there. I got people watching, but I more so need y'all to subscribe to my channel. It's just gonna be me on this one, obviously. But I need to put y'all to walk. So give me a second. I gotta catch my breath. I was running. Okay. So make sure y'all like this video, subscribe to this channel, and give me a huge thumbs up. Hey, no, but for real, make sure y'all like this video, subscribe to this channel, push that notification bell so you'll know every time I upload a video. Today is not about worms, but I want to get rid of them worms off my porch. So I'm gonna look up some stuff. I'm gonna show y'all what I found, then show y'all if it worked. Today I gotta go to work at 5. That was my phone. No telling who calling or texting me early this morning. But y'all just keep watching. Today I'm gonna do, I don't even know what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna just be picking up the camera, talking to y'all, because that's what I'm supposed to be getting better at. I kind of be camera shy, but once I get the going, I can keep going. But I'll be right back with y'all. Let me look up some stuff to get rid of these worms off my porch, because I swept them off 20 minutes ago. They already back up here, so I don't know what I need to do, but I'm about to figure that out. I done got bored in the house, so I'm about to go pay my rent. I was looking for my car. I was about to say, who stole my car? Here's the thing, the kicker, y'all. I just got y'all looking everywhere. Hold on. Remember those worms I was showing y'all earlier? They still here. But them birds gonna get them, came and ate them right on off of my porch. So I ain't gonna mess with them at all. They everywhere. Hella nasty. It's worms all over my pavement out here. But I'm about to go pay my rent, y'all. Look. Yuck. I'm about to go pay my rent. And then insurance, and I'll be back. Okay, y'all. I'm trying to get like a good angle. A good thing. Okay. We'll just have to do it like this. Is it right? I don't know. Okay, so being part of growing up, they don't tell you like money order. They teach you about certain things in school, like how to count money, but like how to budget it, how to deal with it, how you got to really spend it. Basically, they think common sense is how it's supposed to kick in. That's how the world works. Common sense is how we're supposed to know how to do everything. You're supposed to get out here. And we told you about money, but you know what I'm saying? So I'm 27, and I barely just learned. I'm not afraid to admit that I just learned how to fill out a money order. I used to pay my landlord in cash. Literally, last year around this time, my landlord stole my income tax. I gave her my income tax. Not all of it, so I do sound crazy. But I gave her maybe $1,200. Was it $1,200? My rent $750. So $750 plus $750. I gave her $1,500. I gave her $750 on one day, and then when I realized I wasn't gonna work at Insomnia Cookies anymore, I gave her $750 again to go ahead and cover my rent while I looked for another job. She said basically she couldn't put the rent in the system yet because the system doesn't allow her to put it in early. So I was like, okay, I had been given the cash, so we had already built this bond with each other. And I had to turn those wipers off. Okay. She was basically, we had already built this bond. Like we had got bought out. When I moved in my place. Okay, let me start from the beginning because I did just kind of jump in there. I moved into my apartment, and there's this lady named, I won't put her name out. So Kathy built these apartments and I moved in with Kathy. 6 months in with Kathy sold us. Well, she came and told me like, hey, we're building more apartments, so we're going to be selling y'all to another person that you're going to pay your rent to. So we end up going. I don't want to say, but I am. I don't want to even say what company, because the company that I went through, that Kathy sold us to a company with Sally. That's what I'm gonna call the other person that I'm renting with. So at first I was with Kathy for 6 months, paying her cash, because they only took cash to move in. They didn't do background check, anything, nothing. I don't know if I should put that out, but basically I got in here. I paid her $1,400 to move in here. We got in. My mama helped me, whatever. We got in, and then 6 months later she came and said that they were getting the apartments appraised. She wanted to use mine and my mom's, because my mom was literally next door, because we had the good, decent looking ones. So people came out, looked at them, and then I guess they sold us to Sally. So when we got with Sally had another worker for her, which was her understudy. Her name was Jennifer. We'll call her Jennifer. So the whole time I never met Sally, but I was going through Jennifer. Jennifer would come knock on my door. Hey, how are you? You know, we kept up real good. I paid. She never bothered me. I never bothered her. Nothing broke, because my apartment was literally brand new when I got in there, so nothing has broken. Well, Jennifer, we ended up building like a bond. Like, I started meeting her at her house, paying my rent. Like, I write it down, and we sign on a piece of paper. But I never knew anything about receipts. And this is the thing, always get a receipt for everything. And I know everybody might be like, duh, we already know that, but literally I am so smart that that lady outsmarted me, because I was thinking I was smart, paying her, hurrying up and getting the rent out the way. Whole time she was taking money. So whenever at first she was saying like she had to do this paper process saying that I was getting evicted, but it wasn't going through, because this is just a part of the process that she had to do. So with her going through the process, I'm thinking I'm paid ahead. So when she putting these notes on my door, it literally only said I owe $750, and it was like, okay, how do I owe you? And I gave you the rent. And then she starts saying, well, do you have receipts to show? And I said, why would I have a receipt when I gave you cash? And she was like, well, from now on, just start bringing me money orders. So I started taking her money orders for my payment, and somebody busted my window. So now I had to bother Sally, who is higher than Jennifer. So when I tell Sally, like, hey, Sally, I've been paying Jennifer. Jennifer hasn't got my window fixed. What's up? Sally like, well, you owe me almost like $1,000. And I was like, are you crazy? To Sally. And I wasn't calling her crazy. I was just saying, like, are you crazy? Because I paid Jennifer. Whole time, Sally like, well, let me show you your ledger. I'm like, okay, show me. You know, I feel like I'm just showing out because I've been paid, you know. And when Sally pulled up my ledger, how about I owed her $1,300? So Jennifer had took $1,200 of the $1,500 I gave her. So I told Sally, like, that's crazy. Like, I paid Jennifer. Where Jennifer at? And she was like, well, she's out showing houses, but I know she cut for you, so I'm not going to evict you. You just got to come up with a way that you're going to pay me that money. And I was like, that's crazy, because I paid it to Jennifer. So I walked out. I didn't want to even talk to Sally no more, because at this point, I'm trying to get at Jennifer neck. Well, when I get to Jennifer, Jennifer is like, I should have took this thing off while I'm talking to y'all. So while I'm texting Jennifer, like, where you at? She, what's wrong, girlie? You know, being sweet. What's wrong, sweet girl? And I'm on my way to your house. What's wrong? So she come to the house. I'm like, what's up? Why this Sally telling me I owe her all this extra money when I paid you? And she, girl, she's just tripping, but this is my job. I ain't gonna lose my job. I'm going to, she's like, girl, I'm the manager. So basically, don't worry about it, is what she said. She said, don't worry about it. You're not going to get evicted. I'm the one who have to do those paperworks, and I won't even submit the papers. She'll just be, you know, and you just find those receipts. And I'm looking at her like, why do you keep saying receipts? So I'm telling her, like, why do you keep saying receipts when I gave you cash? And she, girl, I don't know where that money is that she talking about you. Oh, she was like, because if I took anybody's money, it wouldn't be yours. At that point, I knew she took my money. I couldn't do anything about it because I paid cash, y'all. So this was like a little short story time. But just to remind y'all, always get a receipt for any payment you pay anybody. I don't care what it is. Food, anything, to the smallest nitty gritty item. Have a receipt. And I'm not saying keep them forever, but keep like apartment receipts, light bill receipts, those important receipts, because people will play. There's grimy people in the world. And when you run into them, they come at you with all this kind gestures. Whole time they just trying to prey on you to see what they can get out of you. And then they move on with their life, but then now you stuck in a hole, you know, for falling for that kindness that a person gives. So that is one of the reasons that I act the way I do to people. Like I feel like all my life I've been running into nothing but grimy people. Every person I've ever, how do I want to say this? Almost every person that I actually grew a bond with ended up doing something grimy to me, and I ended up having to just be like, whoa, you gonna act like I didn't do something for you? But whatever, you know. So this is why I started my YouTube, because I really want y'all to understand that why I am the human that I am, like the person that I'm growing to be. Like, I'm not nice to people. I'm not mean to people either. Now I can judge off of how a person act with me. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, I didn't get put out of my apartment. I don't even know what happened to Jennifer, but I ended up finding a way, coming up with all the $1,300 that Sally said that I owed, because my window busted out, so I didn't have a window. I still didn't have a window for a while because I owed all this money, and I didn't know how to pay it back because I'm a manager at McDonald's. At this point, I ain't making too much money, and just because they say manager don't mean I'm getting paid a lot of money. I go in there, I do my job, and I get paid for what they pay me. That's why I want to one day be self-paid, because I don't feel like a company ever can pay me enough for the work that I give people. But I love my job. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I go. But I kicked it. I found a way to pay that money back. It's a lot of story in that rapture of my landlord stealing my rent. But I have dealt with a landlord stealing my rent, me not being able to do anything about it because I paid her cash. I do not know where Jennifer is. I have looked for her, you know, but what could I do? Beat her up and then my rent's still not paid? So I don't turn to violence. What I did was I came up with the money, I paid it. I told Sally, hey, here's the money, so what's up with my window? I went without my window, y'all, for 11 months before Sally decided to come fix my window. In the mix of that 11 months, so much stuff went on. I can't wait to tell y'all about it. But this is about somebody stealing my rent. I want to tell y'all so much that I keep having to be like in my head, like, stop. Because that's you just telling me your whole life, and that's the process of me making these videos. Because every day I go through something I want to tell y'all. But this lady stole my rent, and I paid it back, and I still got my place. I'm paying my rent right now, a little late, but my rent not due to the 10th of the month, thank God. Because my rent, everybody else has been due on the 5th. So when y'all share those memes saying the rent due by the 1st, I don't know where you coming from, because my rent ain't due on it. But the lady took my rent. Sally, for some reason, Jennifer is no longer here, but I'll tell y'all about that later. Sally ended up fixing my windows. Sally ended up being like a good landlord and everything. Like, I wish I would have met Sally before Jennifer, so I would have never lost all that money. But at the end of the day, y'all, make sure you have a receipt for everything you do and pay for, because these people will sell you a car and not give you a receipt and later come take your car. Like, they don't teach you that in school. They don't teach you to keep a receipt for everything, because people come back and can do some things. I guess they do teach you that, but they don't make it like a study. Like, because I ain't paying attention when you said that in 6th grade. You know what I'm saying? But keep a receipt, y'all. That's just my story. I paid in cash, and I should have got a receipt, but I didn't, and I owed money, and I had to pay that money back. But I'm back, y'all, so I'm gonna be dropping videos because I want y'all to know, like, all the stories I've been through, like, and I'll never bash anybody's name on my channel. If you feel like this is about you, you are more than welcome to, you know what? You're more than welcome to subscribe so you can watch the other stories I'm going to tell about other people. Because I already know Jennifer probably going to see this video. Sally may see it, and I don't know. But all I know is me. Y'all just keep a receipt for real. Because it'll put you in a bind. Like I was in a bind. And I'll tell y'all about that when it's time for me to just tell y'all more about my life. But that is one lesson learned. Always have a receipt for everything. Literally everything. Let me pay this rent. And that's what it was about. I forgot. I was just learning how to make her fill out a receipt, because that's the point I was getting to. I paid cash so much I didn't even know how to fill out a money order. So now I know how to fill out a money order. I also keep my copy of receipt in a folder that I mark for rent, rent receipts and stuff like that. So that way, if they ever come and say you ain't paying again, I can be like, yes, I have a receipt. Wherever that money is now, I don't know, but I gave it to you. You know what I'm saying? So just always have a receipt, y'all. Period. And learn how to fill out money orders. If you don't know how, I'll help you. Inbox me. I'll tell you how to fill it out. Don't be embarrassed. I didn't know. I had to ask a lot of people for help. But I learned how, and I should. But this is just me, y'all, opening up to y'all. I didn't know how to do a money order. I learned. Now I'm paying my bills on my own. No help, no nothing. And I got receipts, so can't nobody ever say I ain't never paid them for nothing that I've got from them. So y'all subscribe to my channel, like this video, and share so everybody else can learn about that story I just told y'all. Also, so that way they can catch up on the next stories I'm gonna be dropping for y'all. Peace.